plates together to make them mad. If a nigga play, we gon' do him bad. Cause blood couldn't make us any closer. Blood couldn't make us any closer. Blood couldn't make us any closer. No, 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 no.
Hey guys, it's Delicate Nation.
I'm Kiana.
And I'm Kira.
Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a mukbang. Wingstop. We're going to be eating Wingstop. And today's topic is going to be about my one-year dating plan. Yes.
I say mine because it's something that I constructed in my head.
Yeah, she came up with it, but I was the one who tested it out. So, yeah.
Yeah, those of you that don't know, I've been single for like some years now, since my sophomore year of high school. I'm probably like, you. Look, God obviously was taking me through some things, and I didn't need no nappy-headed boy. That's what we're gonna call him. So my daddy calls him, but we'll go with nappy-headed boy. Or pussy-tail boy, as my mom calls them. Ruining my life. So in the midst of this, I told y'all I went on my first serious date, or official date that I consider my first official date, in 2017 with my first official crush. And that was when I came up with this one-year dating plan. There are a few different stages to it, and there are a few different topics that we'll touch on to help y'all, you know, better date or be intentional with your dating.
Yes.
Because that's what you want to do. You want to be intentional with your dating. You want to have a plan, you know? So, some people have canceled the talking stage, but I have not. I don't care what you want to call it. I'm going to call it the talking stage. You could call it the pre-dating stage. You can call it the getting to know each other stage. I call it the talking stage because that's what we're doing. Talking. Getting to know each other. Period. But during the talking stage, to me, I call it the one-year dating plan, but really it's the one-year talking plan, because during this 1 year, you're supposed to be, or to me, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I plan to do in my next relationship, last relationship, husband, if you're watching, this is for you. The talking stage, where I want to talk for a year, so that I can get to know you, you can get to know me, we can get to know each other's flaws, weaknesses, strengths, if our families get along, if we want to be around each other, if we want to, or if we get along with each other's family, because I want my significant other / husband, because that's what this next one is, period, him to have a relationship with my sister, with Noah, with my mom, Granny. Those are my daddy too. Those are the big people that play a big part in my life. I mean, there's more, but like I said, those are the top, 5?
Top tier.
Yeah, top tier. I want to know that, like, we're going to, you know, be good. Because during this stage, I'm going to be like, do I really want to deal with you for the rest of my life? Do I really want to deal with you for the next month? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, do I want to deal with you? Do you want to deal with me? Because I can be a lot. Do you want to deal with me? That's what that whole talking stage is for. And then, of course, after the talking stage, you decide if you want to date. You date. Or you make it official. And I don't know about that, so we'll let Kana touch on that.
So, I tried this one-year dating plan out on my last relationship. I would say it went well. I told him straight off the bat, I don't want to just jump into this. I really need to get to know you before I even consider being in a relationship with you. So I told him I wanted to just talk for a year, get to know each other. We could go on dates and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to exclude dates just because you're talking.
Yeah. We could still go on dates. And we talked for a full year. We excluded posting each other on our social medias, just because if things didn't work out, we wanted to
wanna
take
take
that
that
L
L
in silence.
Yes.
Like, people wouldn't even know we were together or in the process of getting into a relationship unless they saw us in public. And it was only a rare few that ever did.
Sorry. To touch on that a little bit, you're not keeping them off your social media as a secret. It's literally just because you're being private about what you have going on, because it's so many people that will pop up out of nowhere with a story about who you're dealing with. And you're like, I know all that. I ain't know that. All this blah, 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 blah. And it causes argument. It's not to be a secret, or it's not to be secretive. Let people know I'm dealing with somebody. Like, if anybody asks, of course you don't have to go post it. I'm talking to so-and-so, or I'm talking to somebody. Like, that's just unnecessary. Nope. You don't have to do all that. But if someone comes at you or approaches you in that way, you can be like, I'm talking to somebody. Eat, whatever. You know, all of that. All the vibes. But, yeah, sorry. Continue.
But, yeah, we talked for the whole year. Of course, I ended up saying yes to furthering our talking stage into a relationship. During the 1 year talking stage, like I said, we went on dates. We did set boundaries. Like, the first few months, I can't remember if it was the first month or two, we didn't talk on the phone late at night. Like, he would call me and we'd talk, and then when it was getting late, he would get off the phone. Then later in our in the talking stage, we would fall asleep on the phone together. So, but that's a boundary you have to set yourself. You know what you will and will not allow. I was accustomed to falling asleep on the phone with people. So, I mean, that wasn't really anything different for me. During this stage, don't drop any of your standards. Keep your standards as they were before you started talking to them.
Sorry.
Exactly. If you have to drop your standards, drop him.
One. Period.
Or her.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry. There's so many times I would excuse stuff. Like, I do not do smoking. That is one of my top 3. Like, it's a deal breaker. If you smoke, I don't fool with you. Can't fool with you. No. Ain't no debating about it. No. I don't go for that. There was some stuff that I excused. Like with my boy best friend from college. What do we call him? Ant. Go check that story time out. But, at first, when we were going to talk, he smoked. I found out he smoked. And I was going to excuse that just because he was alright looking.
Yeah, okay.
I thought he was cute. Okay, he was cute. But was his past tense? But yeah, I was going to excuse that. And then God quickly showed me why I shouldn't have excused that mess. I should have just left him where he was at. This side of the street. I'm joking, y'all. The side of the hallway.
I cannot.
The chair he was sitting in. Anyways.
In so many words, don't drop your standards or excuse stuff just because you really like somebody, because then you'll end up hurting yourself even more. And then you'll continue to overlook other red flags that may come, and then you'll be like, well, I could have avoided this had I paid attention. Trust, God will send you a sign. Multiple signs. So listen to the first one, because you'll end up getting yourself hurt if you don't pay attention to what God is trying to show you. Which is also why you should have a one-on-one relationship with him, because he'll tell you this stuff.
Divine alignment. If this ain't right, this ain't gonna be right. Okay? This is you and God. This, look. You and other people. It ain't gonna be right.
And that goes for every relationship outside romantic relationships as well.
Even relationships with your family, relationship with your friends, relationship with your coworkers. You definitely want to have standards, set standards, have requirements, all of that.
And keep them.
It don't matter how cute they are, sis, or how cute she is, sir.
Or how good they treat you in the beginning. If they can't stay consistent after that,
that part. Consistency is key. If you're doing one thing to get me, don't think because we together. You ain't got to chase no more.
exactly.
You probably don't want to run away fooling with me, but Sorry.
The minute you stop running, stay there, because I ain't coming back.
People get comfortable.
That's
Something
the word.
it's I know y'all know who she is, or some of y'all may not, but there's a Instagram or social media influencer. Her name is B Simone. She said that she always tries to remain uncomfortable because when she gets comfortable, you know, it don't feel right. And I have taken that on. I want to get uncomfortable again. Like, no, you should not be comfortable. Always try new things. Always be, you know, be adventurous. Don't be boring. Make sure you set standards and requirements and keep them. Don't fold. And if you try to leave, let him. Tell me him to be there because I don't want to try.
I cannot.
And then boundaries. Like she was stating, behind her ex at the beginning got off the phone when it got late. So I personally want to set that boundary because people be wilding after 10 o'clock. And I be sleepy. And I don't have time. I think your relationship should go pretty smoothly from there. I'm talking like I've been in a relationship. Like like I've tried things. Some things I have.
Some things are definitely trial and error. Like maybe the whole relationship. You never know. But my past relationship, I would definitely say, it taught me a lot about myself and about relationships, especially my relationship with God. There were seasons and times throughout that relationship I would put Jesus on the back burner, and he said, okay, I got you. And he showed me he got me. So I'd be sitting there struggling because this would have put Jesus on the back burner. And Jesus said, I ain't coming a second to nobody.
Period.
So, and anything you do, please, from me, put God first.
Yes. And another thing. People always say, like, when they find their significant other, their soulmate, whatever you want to call it, that they complete them. That's not true. But I'm in this season. I'm on a 1-year sabbatical where it's just me and God. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not dealing with nobody. Don't want to deal with nobody. Don't want to see nobody. Don't talk to me. None of that. You know, stay away from me. But it's just me and God. And I've been reading books, watching sermon series and all that kind of stuff. And
Tweet 10 out of 10 recommend.
Pastor Michael Todd said something. And I came up with this thing in my head. He said that people say that when they meet somebody else that they complete them. Because God's supposed to be in the middle. So it would be God, me, and then we're not complete without God. Because it's a love triangle, okay?
Period.
So I'll keep that in mind. So make sure, again, this ain't right. This ain't gonna be right. Okay? And look, I've had enough of this ain't being right. Okay? I don't have patience. I don't have patience for it.
No more.
I can't take it. I'm fighting. I don't even fight, but I'm fighting.
I ain't doing that no more.
I promise I'm gonna try this stuff when I actually get in a relationship, because at this point I'm just telling y'all what to do. But y'all should definitely try it and let me know how it works. I would love to know. She was my guinea pig.
Yeah, it worked for the most part. But
every relationship
things
is different.
change, people change, opportunities come about. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be sunshine and roses. If you have that mentality going into a relationship, you're going to be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
Like, I thought everything was going to be Gucci. I was like, this is my first serious adult relationship. It's going to be great. Jesus laughed at me.
Relationships are hard work.
And if you're not ready to put in the work, do not get in a relationship.
That includes friendships, because,
This could go for all relationships. You could be friends with you and your friends could do this. Like, you may want to fill them out. Like, do I really like you as a friend?
do
Do I want to continue this friendship?
I?
Heck, even your work relationships. Do I want to stay at this job with
Even
you?
your family relationships.
I'll cut them off in a minute.
Because look, anybody can be toxic, and we're not tolerating toxic relationships in 2020.
Not mine.
Heck, for the rest of our lives, we're giving that up. If they toxic, let them go.
Heck, if they offer to leave, goodbye.
Family
Stay
can
gone.
always be family, and family can always get blocked as well.
Period.
I don't know why they think they're above it. But yeah, Siri don't excuse family, so, or she don't take off the block option from under your name. So try it.
No, don't.
Oh yeah, please don't, please don't.
Also, know that whatever you say, it has power. So you out here saying stuff you ain't got no business in about your partner, your friend, your family, whoever. Just know.
First of all, whatever you speak on somebody else gonna come back on you.
That part. And stuff, it may come worse than you were thinking when you said it.
Baby.
So, mind your words, for you have to eat them. Oh, also, respect. Freaking respect goes a very long way in your relationships. If you can't respect each other, you just don't need to be with each other. Because, no, it's unhealthy. If I get to acting out of character, I'm trying to think if this has happened in all types of relationships for me. Yes, it has. Well, I was the problem.
Okay.
So, the problem is fixed, but, well, not fixed, but I'm working on me. I was able to point out things about myself that were not good, I guess you could say.
No,
Things
like,
yeah, things about myself that I shouldn't be acting that way. I shouldn't have said that. And yeah, I know I was wrong when I said it, but I said it anyway. But I can call myself out on stuff. And then when I try to remove myself, let me remove myself. Because I know when I'm getting to a point where I'm going to go down a hole and I'm not going to come out. So it's just going to be blatant disrespect from there on.
and let's just refrain from being in toxic relationships for the rest of our
Save
lives.
yourself.
We want to be in healthy relationships.
That's why take this time to appreciate your singleness if you're single.
Please.
If you're married, take this time to go to counseling.
Okay, no. Or take this time to talk about issues, because it's a whole bunch of stuff that people don't like. People may be like me. I don't like to talk about my feelings. I really don't.
I do.
I don't. Like, I've struggled with that forever.
It also takes a certain level of maturity to be in a relationship with anyone.
And if you don't feel like
Romantically,
you-
friendly, familially. I don't even know if that's a word. But with your
friendships
family.
and family, guys. 'cause,
It takes a certain level of maturity because, like she said earlier, it's work to be in a relationship. So if you know you're not ready to put in that work, or if you think you're ready but then you realize you're not, it's okay to say, I thought I was ready, but I'm not. It's okay to be honest. Honesty is literally the best policy. Because then you can avoid as much hurt. Telling people the problem ahead of time instead of just not. And then
You find out later after 5 years or 3.5 years for me.
2.5.
Whew, the ghetto.
Yep. I'm slowly cruising to the suburbs, so it's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna about these hoods.
Yes.
Because toxic relationships is a hood. And it's real ghetto.
Like, I can't do it.
They stealing from homeless people in this hood. Okay. That's how ghetto it is. Like, oh. Better get about this piece.
But
take advantage of your singleness if you're single.
maximize it. Enjoy your time.
Yes. You don't have to answer to nobody. You can go where you want. You ain't gotta tell nobody where you're going, except unless you live with your mama. You need to tell her where you're going, especially during these times, because you really don't need to be out the house. Wash your hands.
You can wear what you want.
Which,
I mean, that doesn't really stop in a relationship.
I was about
They
to
may
say,
be a little
I-
more opinionated, but still wear what you want.
look,
Well, I guess the right man is going to hype you up and whatever you wear.
She's not gonna cover up. She gonna wear what she wanna wear.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm a modest person myself, so it's not too much stuff that I wear that's, you know, like, but, I mean,
you see me in a crop top. I'm in a crop top.
with the
And what
badge
else?
and the love handles.
Period. And I dare you to say something.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, their own feelings, and do not ever let anybody belittle your feelings or tell you that you can't feel some type of way about whatever the situation is. If you want to be mad, you're allowed to be mad, whether they think you should be mad or not.
Period.
If you want to cry, you cry, because they're not allowed to tell you that you're not allowed to cry about whatever you're going through. They are not allowed to belittle you or make you feel like your feelings are invalid in a situation just because they don't understand where you're coming from. Now, if all of those occur, get out, sis. They're not worth it. Get out, bro. She's not worth it.
Because one thing about me, I'm going to cry.
And I used to not be a crybaby, but the Lord has took me through some things. And I've become a huge crybaby. Like, yuck. But I'm here.
I told y'all she's a thug.
It's disgusting. I don't like it.
Well,
But I
don't
do it
think I'm a
anyway.
thug, but
I'm
I do
still
think-
finna cry.
Period.
And I'm gonna thug it out after.
Y'all, her crying is so funny. She'll cry one time. Cry one moment and then be good the next.
That's gonna bring us to the end of this video.
We hope you all tune in for our next video. We would like you to do it all. Leave a like,
Comment
and subscribe. See you later, lovelies.